Hi, boys and girls. I sure do miss seeing you in the hallways and in the cafeteria. I have a book for you today. Since everybody's getting to read a book, it's my turn. So the one that I want to read today is called After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again. I'm sure you've heard the story of Humpty Dumpty. This is what happened afterwards. It's a story by Dan Santat. He is a Caldecott winning author, which means he is a great illustrator. So here we go. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I love being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together again. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. See, he's on the floor. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Look, he's in the grocery store. His favorite things are on the top shelf. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground, but it wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Whoops. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying until I got it just right. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed, and I decided I was going to climb the wall again. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time, until I was no longer afraid. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. And there he is on his wall. Hank, maybe that story applies to you. Maybe you've been afraid of something. Maybe an accident happened. That'd be a great story for you to write about how you are no longer afraid of something. I hope you've enjoyed this story. It's one of my new favorites. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.